Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Back for another video, and we're back reacting to every Radiohead song in chronological order. Next up, we have the track Fast Track, which is a B-side to Pyramid Song, which would have been released in 2001? I've probably heard Fast Track. I do not remember it at this moment. So once I hit play, maybe I'll remember it. We'll see. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all the support on the last video, which was the movie trailers, but before that was the video of me reacting to Muse, which was a really great song. I've listened to it many times and yeah, it's really great. But anyway, as I said, next Radiohead song is Fast Track, so let's get it loaded. Here we go. And yeah, I'll just go on with it. I'll kick it off and I'll pause it when I've got something to say. I'm going to pause that and take that back just before the drums kicked in. That was really nice. Yeah, straight off the bat, the bass sounds really, really nice and warm. I really like that. The guitars and the other sounds are okay. I'm guessing this sounds more like experimental jam where they've got, spring reverb and delay on the vocals and, and they're looping the vocals and such. So it's a bit more experimental. I'm guessing, knowing Radiohead, that it's probably sprung from a session where they were just, coming up with new sounds on the guitars and on their synths, etc., and came up with this. But so far I like it. I like it when the drums kicked in here, so let's get back to that. I'll go back there a few seconds. I like that when that vocal came in the background. That was really nice. For me, the standout part is the bass. It's a really nice groove. The notes are really nice. It sounds really warm and thick. And that lets all the other experimental sounds and vocals just do what they want. But you've got that pattern playing in the background. It's really nice. Yeah. But yeah. No other thoughts at the moment. Let me keep going. just before we go into the last 45 seconds or so, I think that this possibly would have been better as maybe like a live recording. I do like it and it's got like a bit of a groove, but I think of that time back in, Amnesiac times, a lot of the tracks that didn't make it onto Amnesiac or Kid A are like this, where it's a lot, even though those albums are experimental in parts, these more experimental tracks where, they're playing with a lot of different sounds and they've got like a nice groove going on, they do fit in with the other B-sides or unreleased tracks of that time, like, for instance, which we'll hear later in the reactions, the transatlantic drawl and the amazing sounds of Orgy, which are on this as well, on Pyramid Song. They are very similar in that style, in that aspect. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. As I said before, I really love the bass and I love the drum patterns as well. And some of the experimental sounds are nice, but just doesn't have it's not like it doesn't have a real song structure to it, which in that case I do prefer more of like a live jam sound to it. But anyway, let's go on with it. Okay, yeah, so that was Fast Track by Radiohead, of course. B-side to Pyramid Song, released in, where's this? Yeah, 2001, I was right, 2001. Crazy, 21 years ago. It's mind-boggling, I'm guessing some of you viewers, most of you will be younger than me, probably. I was 20 when this came out. I was 20 when Kid A came out. I remember it was completely life-changing. Even though I had been into music such as Aphex Twin and DJ Shadow, but didn't really pay attention. Radiohead, of course, caught my eye in the latter part of the 90s, but this style of music, Radiohead really brought it to the forefront for me. So it still sounds as fresh as ever. 20 years ago, it's insane. Over 2 decades ago, but sounds better than anyone has released in the last 20 years. But yeah, it was a not bad track. As I said, the bass was the standout. I like the pattern on it. I like some of the drum patterns were coming in, they were panning. I had a lot in the left and then little patterns on the right, which was nice. Some of the delay and reverby, spring reverb guitars were nice in the background, and the vocals was nothing really there to capture. It was just more of an instrument, the vocals, just sounds. But yeah, overall, not a bad track, but yeah, it doesn't stand out in the discography, let's be honest. But let me know if you've maybe not heard the track before, what's your thoughts on it? If you have heard of it, what do you like about it? Or maybe what do you dislike about it? And apart from that, thank you everyone for the support. See you on the next one.